Oh, oh. It's alive! Okay, so I haven't looked at how many words I've done until just now when I'm formatting it so that I can print off my whole novel, and oh my gosh. Okay, with the exception of writing like chapter 1, chapter 2, etc. for 22 times, because there are, you know, right now 22 chapters, 78,417 words. That's so many words. I don't know if I'm gonna now have the problem when I'm going, like, after I get my beta reader feedback, if I'm gonna have the issue that a lot of other people do, which is like having to cut whole things of story, because I've never had to do that before because I never wrote enough. And now, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go back and compare to what I had like just a month ago when I thought I was done with this second draft. But oh man, now that I'm actually done enough to give it to beta readers, 78,000 words. I cannot believe it. Oh man. This is my comprehensive outline that I've been working on alongside of it. Oh my gosh, can you see that? The outline, the comprehensive outline by itself is 13,000 words, almost 14,000 words. Oh my gosh. All right, it's almost 8 o'clock. I'm going to pick up my 3 copies of my novel that I printed out. I am so excited. I cannot believe it's finally done, and I'm so excited to just have it in my hand. It will be real, and I mean, it's already real. So many words of real, but it's so different when you finally have it in your hand, and I'm so excited to get it. So let's go. Can you hear these birds? This is insane. But I got bubble tea, but more importantly, here's one copy. Look at how thick it is. I'll give you a better view of it later, but I picked up 3 copies of my novel. So to celebrate, like I said, I got bubble tea, and now I'm going to go into Half Price Books because I have a gift card, and also just to like fantasize about my book one day being there, because I'm clearly getting ahead of myself, and also to buy like an actual book. But you know, let's go. My book all printed out and ready to be read by my beta readers. Ready to be read by beta readers. Ooh. What I could have done is included like a title page, but because I don't have a title for this story yet, I'm affectionately calling it title TBD. And because I'm asking my beta readers for any kind of ideas they might have, like the feelings they get, because like I said in one of my previous Manuscript Monday videos, I was between 2 titles, but I don't really feel strongly about either of them, and arguably they both have some downsides. So I'm hoping this round of beta readers can help me come up with the title. So no title page, just blue. Blue because I like blue. Not a lot of reason behind it. Oh, this is heavy when they're all together. Now the reason that I print mine out is because I think it's a lot easier for people to continually read it that way. I know tons of people, including myself, who stare at a computer screen all day for work, and so it's just kind of nice to give them like a paper thing. And also it helps me later when I'm going back over stuff to incorporate their notes into my own one of these, and then that way when I'm going back I'll type it up. It's kind of just like a different way of getting your brain working, and so I totally recommend it if you haven't tried it before. Depending on how many pages you have, depending on, you know, what kind of like binding you use, whatever, it can get a little bit pricey, which I think each of mine was I'd say that they average about $20 each. The draft I printed out before wasn't that expensive. This one was a little bit more expensive just because I had like 70,000 something words. So it just took up way more pages, especially because I like to do it double spaced because it's easier to read that way. I do print it so that it's front and back, just because it saves some money, and also because if I didn't do that, do you see how thick this is? This is bigger than one of my fingers. It's like 2 fingers almost. So you can imagine what would happen if you only printed it on one side. But all right, enough chit chat. I'm going to go celebrate and read the book that I picked out in order to do that. So yeah, guys, it's done. Second draft is done, and I'm gonna give myself at least a month of not looking at it. So I will actually bring it on my trip. I'm asking my beta readers, and we'll see how y'all feel about this. I'm asking my beta readers because I'm actually going to get to see them in person for part of this, to give it back to me in about 3 weeks. That is a very quick turnaround. I don't send things out chapter by chapter. It's something I'm maybe considering for the next round of beta readers, but it's not something I'm doing yet. And because I really just want minimal advice, I'm not looking for huge, like, what did you think of exactly this chapter? I'm looking for like overall arcs and any plot points that were confusing, things like that. I'm hoping that within reason they can just kind of breeze past it. And I say within reason because it is hard to read second draft work when you're used to a published book. That's just it. So I'm asking them for about 3 weeks. I'm gonna give myself at least a month, might even give myself a month and a half depending on how I'm feeling about it. At this point, I may just wait until after Camp NaNoWriMo is over to start reading. I think that's probably what I'm gonna go with, but I can't get over how exciting this is. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all very soon with a new video. Bye. And so, I do it, oh my god. How old am I?